Today, I'm diving into a fascinating topic that's shaking up the world of politics: the end of American hegemony. Renowned French entrepreneur and sinologist Arnaud Bertrand recently shared some thought-provoking insights on his X account. Let's break it down. It's becoming increasingly clear that the US is stepping back from its role as the world's dominant power. Several recent developments highlight this transformation. First, we've seen the dismantling of US foreign interference mechanisms, such as USAID. This move signals a shift away from the heavy-handed approach of the past. Secondly, there's Senator Marco Rubio's acknowledgment of a multipolar world. He stated that multi-great powers in different parts of the planet now exist, and the post-war global order is not just obsolete, it is now a weapon being used against us. And let's not forget the imposition of tariffs on allies like Mexico, Canada, and the EU. These actions collectively send a clear message. The US is repositioning itself as just another great power, rather than the indispensable nation. This shift may seem chaotic or even reckless when viewed through the lens of the old paradigm. But dismissing it as mere incompetence would be a mistake. Hegemony was never going to last forever. The US is choosing to wind it down on its own terms. In a paradoxical twist, the so-called post-American world is now being shaped by America itself. Even the tariffs on allies make sense in this context. They reflect a redefinition of alliances, shifting from a system of vassal states to more transactional, flexible partnerships. This transformation can be seen in two ways. It could be viewed as a sign of decline, marking the end of the American empire as we've known it, but it could just as easily be seen as a strategic recalibration, a controlled retreat from imperial commitments to prevent a more chaotic collapse later on. While the US's approach may appear chaotic to many, it might actually be more attuned to shifting global realities than its predecessors. Recognizing multipolarity and adjusting to it, rather than fighting a losing battle to maintain costly hegemony, was a decision that could only be delayed for so long. However, this doesn't mean the US will suddenly become passive on the global stage. In fact, it may become even more aggressive. Previously, Washington at least paid lip service to a rules-based order. Now, without that pretense, it is unshackled, even from the constraints of treating allies with diplomatic finesse. The empire may be over, but America as a disruptive force in world affairs is far from finished. This shift could be the most consequential realignment in international relations since the fall of the Soviet Union. And ironically, those least prepared for it are America's own vassal states, caught off guard as their long-standing patron abruptly redefines the terms of engagement.